What's going on, guys? JHoyt back with you today. Welcome back to some Fortnite Battle Royale. As today, once again, we got my duo. Ben is in the game today, and for whatever reason, this entire day, I mean, we had a few gameplays from this day, and for whatever reason, we just decided to play super smart. And I don't understand it, because usually we play super dumb. And then usually one mistake kind of costs us the game. And then we just get upset and start a new game because we really don't care that much. But, like I said, today we played super well. And although we didn't get a lot of kills or a lot of action really happen in this gameplay, we still had a ton of fun in the game itself. We actually positioned ourselves well. We played well. But we just didn't really have a lot of kills. So, if you're looking for crazy high kill or elimination action, check out my other videos, because not many of those probably have them either, because I don't really say that much. I play more smart than... I play more for wins rather than kills. I don't know why, but lately it's been a little bit different, because I've been getting, a lot more kills than usual, so that's always good. But today, like I said, we're playing smart, and, we're just kind of just enjoying ourselves. And what also people have been enjoying themselves with Fortnite recently is the World Cup. Have you guys been watching that? Let me know down in the comment section below. But I have been watching it just a little bit, not too crazy. But Tfue was streaming it, and I went over to his stream and kind of checked him out and see what he was up to. He's playing, or he was actually living with Cloak or Cloaksy, whatever his name is. And they're crazy, obviously. But it kind of got me thinking. Fortnite competitive, and I know I've said this before in other videos. But Fortnite competitive is such a weird thing. And not just Fortnite competitive, but Battle Royales in general. To where, honestly, they don't really decide your skill. Like, they don't decide who's better. Like, pretty much every other esport is like, okay, we can we can clearly say, you played better than this guy in this matchup. This time, where like if you look at Call of Duty, obviously, like if you look at Optic 100 Thieves, like they've split each other's series was like 2-1 right now in favor of 100 Thieves, so it's like they're both very good teams, and on that day they showed they were better on that day. But in Fortnite or in any battle royale, it doesn't really show your true skill, because you could have the best weapons, like you could have a full gold kit in Fortnite. You could have full mats, a lot of utility, some movement items, whatever the case is. But if one guy gets a lucky headshot on you, you're done. And obviously that's it for any esport, where, anyone could have a bad game or make one little tiny mistake and it would cost them the game. But in the world of Battle Royale, obviously you're fighting to be the last person or the last team remaining. And in this case, does this really show true skill? I gotta say no, personally, because myself, I would say I'm a decent player. Maybe I'm above average, but I face against all these people that outbuild me. Play like they're on PC, like it's the World Cup, and sometimes I'll take them out. And then they send me a message after, "Oh, you're cheating, hacking." Like, it's like, no. You just got outplayed. Congratulations. You're allowed to lose. Like, it's a possible thing that can happen. So, it's like, no matter what people do, they always think they're the best. And even if you get the better of them in that one matchup, if me and that one guy that was really good faced off against each other 10 times, he might win, like, I don't know, 8. But it all depends on, that in-game, that game kind of strategy and how you move around, and if you have good loot, and if you have health or shield or armor or whatever you want to call it, that's always the tough part, because you can everyone can pretty much shoot straight nowadays. I mean, especially in competitive games, everyone shoots straight for the most part. But it's just, does that really explain or really show your true skill? Because you could build battle you could dominate all these lesser people in, I guess I'll call it, the public matches. But when you face off against these other really good people, does it show your skill? it could be argued either way. But then it kind of relates to the World Cup, where you have all these people that are all kind of have the same strategy in the World Cup. And theirs is to either get kills or play for replacement points, which kind of sucks to watch in a way, because it's just a lot of people sitting around in their buildings, and they're not really, some of them don't even shoot until like the final 10, or you know, something silly like that. And it's that frustrating to watch. But if you want action, like if you want to watch a really good player like slay out an entire lobby and get like 25 kills or whatever, that's what I want to see. Like, I want to see that action, because I can't do that. I can't slay out a lobby for 25 kills and look absolutely dominant during that entire time. Right? I can admit that. I'm not that great. But I have fun playing the game. Whether it's with Ben, by myself, Chris, random duos, whoever. I don't care about winning that much. Yes, I play for the win, but like I don't care for it. So it's hard to watch. But then you look at the other kind of big Fortnite event that's not really Fortnite. It's more of a community-run tournament in the favor of Friday Fortnite, where you could have players like Ninja and PewDiePie, like this past week, on the same team. That was so funny to watch, especially when PewDiePie is not a good player, right? I don't know if he's ever played before, but he had just downloaded the game like right before they started. So obviously he's been playing games for a while, but if he goes and tries to face off against, some really good players, he's going to be terrible. So you don't have the likes of PewDiePie in your event, unless it's like a pro-am type thing. But then you look at Ninja, obviously, great player, big influence, big name in Fortnite. And he carried PewDiePie. I think PewDiePie got like 1 kill, maybe 2 kills the entire time, if that. So obviously they did it for the viewers. That was strictly for content, strictly for viewers. And I think there was 1 million plus people watching it, which was great. And, PewDiePie was absolutely hilarious during it, because he didn't really, understand the game at the level that Ninja does. So it was overall super great to watch. Obviously I don't even know who won, but it doesn't matter. Obviously it's all for content. I think there is a small prize pool, if I remember correctly. But like I said, it's more for viewers, and especially if you're, a more notable name, you're going to get a ton more viewers. Like Ninja at one point had like, I think his highest was like 280,000, maybe 300,000, somewhere around there. And then PewDiePie was on some other website that wasn't Twitch that was pulling like 150, 200,000 viewers himself. So even just say 500,000 viewers just in Ninja and PewDiePie's streams, that brings a lot more eyes to the game. Whereas you try to force competitive, and it's like, yeah, you have some names, but if you pull up this like 14-year-old little kid that, yes, he's very good at the game, but nobody knows who this kid is it worth it at that point? Are you really going to have $1 million tournament for, names that you've never really heard of? Probably not. And, that's just my opinion. Now, obviously, everyone's got their own. But, for example, if you had Tfue before he was FaZe Tfue, no one knew who this kid was, but he was really good at the game. So, finally someone gave him a chance, and, now he's blown up. So, it's like, you put eyes on the right people, and they probably will succeed, but I don't think Fortnite competitive is the way to do that, honestly. I mean, you gotta be a good person and entertaining to kind of have that, effect towards your fans, towards Fortnite fans, and, towards the entire scene. Because if you don't have a personality, and you kind of are really boring to watch, even though if you're a great player, you're still not going to have that many people watching you. So develop your solo brand in Fortnite. Say, hey, I'm this really good player, and then you'll maybe get an organization looking over you, and maybe eventually blow up like like Ninja or Tfue, and you could be the next big thing. But I just don't think Fortnite competitively is the way to do that. I think it's more just have more events like Friday Fortnite, and it would just be, you know, a lot better for everyone, and a lot more enjoyable, because they don't have to worry about facing or placing the top 25 to get however many points, or getting so many kills to get so many points. It's just whoever plays better in that matchup goes. Like, it's just as simple as that. But as we wrap this one up, we end up taking the victory here. The one guy gets eliminated. I end up hitting him with a little 2-tap with the golden infantry. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit the like button down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And as always, guys, we'll see you next time.